Taurus, how are you guys? I hope that you're doing well. Please stay safe and be careful. I just wanted to be back here with you guys to send you some love and light with a quick message from Spirit for April, as we approach the weekend. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And Taurus, if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. That way more Taurus will be able to see it and benefit from it as well, all right? Please subscribe if you haven't already, and comment and share. Before I get into your message, Taurus, I just want to take a minute to call on Spirit and bless your reading and invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, Taurus, let's see what message we get for you guys. Let's see. So what I can see here is like a pattern that's still repeating, like a cycle that's not broken. But I know some of you want it to be. That's the thing about this energy. Not wanting to, like, needing a break from it, not wanting to keep looking at it. Not feeling very motivated when it comes to this connection. And like a feeling of like this person is greedy, they're self-centered. There's a lot of energy around here, as well as like someone not wanting to compete for this person's time, especially not romantically. So I see where some of you might be caught up on this loop of not closing out this cycle. It needs full closure. That's what I can see, because like becoming emotionally removed or not talking to this person like for a few days, it's not resolving it. So this could be what someone is doing to you, or it could be the choice that you've made. I can see Sagittarius's energy here, so you guys might have that in your chart or be dealing with someone that does, because I see here where like someone has grown very distant. Like, I need a break, I'm over this, like I can't take this anymore. So a lot of feelings are stirring up of needing time, needing space, but the connection is still there. So some of you might find that you slip into this energy with your person of needing to take a break from them, because it's like it's still connected. That's what this energy is. It's like it's not done, the cycle is not closed, but then still needing space, needing time. And I tell you that maybe it needs to end, because when a person is so drained like this, it's like they're spiritually, emotionally, and physically drained because all of it, because there's just such a lack of motivation here. So it will affect other areas of their life, not just their romantic life. And that could be what something that you're feeling. And it all stems from like not having closure, like really wanting it to be done, but then just not being able to cut that cord. Not wanting to compete, not wanting to feel like you even have to compete. Because it's like a very self-centered energy that some of you guys are dealing with. But I want to tell you that it will continue to drain you unless you do cut this cord. That's what's keeping you connected to them. So it's like you're going to have to make a decision. I know that there's positives in this connection. That's why you feel so torn about not really knowing what to do. For some of you, though, it hits a tricky area where you're kind of almost holding on to this person to say that you kind of won, you beat the competition, they're yours. No one else is going to have them because I have them, even though they may be driving you crazy. making you feel very drained and very exhausted. So just know that like holding on to this connection out of like ego, it's not doing you any good at all. I know it's a lot easier said than done. And I know that when you do slip into this distance that's here, you're going to think very deeply about things. And I see where energetically and spiritually, you're already kind of cut off from them. But a factor that keeps you there is kind of like, this is my person. I worked hard at this. I've invested time and energy. I'm not going to let it just, slip away from me. I'm not going to let someone else have it. But it is important for you to ask, how do you feel? Because I see where some of you feel exhausted. Some of you like can't be. This is the energy to me is like, oh, I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered with, explaining myself again and feeling all of these emotions again. But the problem here is not cutting that cord. So just know that that's what lies ahead of you, holding on to this cycle that's just spinning around and around and around. I just see where you feel very exhausted from it, drained, unmotivated. So you don't want your pride and your ego to get the best of you when it comes to something that you truly feel like you need to let go of, Taurus. Because that's what I can see. I do want to look into this Nine of Cups because there's a lot of energy coming off of that card. It's about the way someone feels like the other one is very greedy almost for attention, very self-centered. That could be how you feel about this person, Taurus. But then again, it's like the two of you kind of feed off of each other because, there's good aspects to this connection, but a lot of it is like, there's some shallow aspects to it as well that I will say about how the way that they make you feel when it feels good, about the way that, you feel very proud that they're yours and vice versa. So there's definitely like a power trip that you guys kind of get from one another. That's for some of you. But I can see where this can turn toxic. It's already very draining, to have to deal with that energy already. All right, I'm gonna look at this. So that's what it is. It's like a lot of with this Libra energy that's here, Taurus, you could be dealing with a Libra or have that in your chart. It's just you're going off of how it makes you feel rather than logic. So you will have to get that in balance. You're going to have to get your intellect and emotion like level, because there's a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I know that there, again, with like the way that you guys make each other feel, it's euphoric at times, but then it's also very draining at times. So it's like your emotions in your heart, and it does get the best of you. Some of these emotions, though, are shallow, and I don't say that to put you down or put your connection down, but that's what it is. It's like a lot of ego is here and feeling like I triumphed over the competition. This person is mine. I'm not going to let them go, even though it's so exhausting being with them. That's what it is. To see this energy repeat like that, it's like a cycle. So I can see where some of you are coming down to the point here where you're deciding if like this is something that you are going to continue on this break, or if you're going to break off the connection with this person. That's what I can see. A lot of decisions are being made. And what I want you to know is like, if you do stay on this cycle with them and stay with them for the wrong reasons, you are going to continue to feel very drained. But I have to tell you, from what I can see, how you feel, because you might be confused about how you feel, Taurus. From what I can see on a spiritual level is like you cannot be bothered with this anymore. You're over this. You're over it. You want to keep this person because because you want to triumph over something. Could even be what people had to say and the naysayers about the connection. But just know that if you do that, it's something that you want to let go of already. That I mean, just see the Six of Swords. So you hold on to it. A lot of it is ego based, and not wanting anyone to say anything about your decision or about your connection, about how they knew it would fail and blah blah blah. But if you hold, just make sure you're holding on to this for the right reasons. That's what I should say to you. So it's just something for you to think about. Or, all right, Taurus. So that is what I can see. That's the energy that's coming in around you guys. And just know that I send you much love and light. I thank you for being here with me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you did enjoy this video, Taurus, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so other Taurus can see it and enjoy it as well. I love you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and be careful. And I will talk to you soon.